Oh, I'm live. Hi, everybody. I'm live for Periscopes and Wattpads and Hatchets. Where I write hashtag. It's struck noon in San Diego. I'm deciding to take it out to Balboa Park. You can kind of hear the bells in the background, which is pretty cool. Hi! Hey! Elise, you know this place. Again, my name is Rosa. I am an author here in San Diego, California. I'm the author of Tryst, a new adult novel that came out in March 17th with Penguin Intermix, which is really, really exciting. And it was also posted on Wattpad a while ago, so you might have read it. It was one of my first works, yay! So I'm going to kind of walk you through where I write. I decided to switch up the hashtag a little bit and take you guys to, a lot of people have writing caves. I have a writing cave. I definitely go all the time. During the week I work a 9-to-5 job. But most of the time I get kind of like sick of being inside, and have I seen Chandler? No. Anyways, so I normally on the weekends take it to Balboa Park, which is this great urban park in San Diego, California. It's got a lot of history. It's definitely a tourist destination. It's got these awesome buildings, and I love it because so many people come here. It is really, really one of my favorite places. What I didn't is that I'm gonna be in public with people watching me talk to my phone. So anyways, where I write, what I love about Balboa Park as a whole is that there's so many people, and there's all types of people. You get tourists, you get locals, you get everything. I kind of grew up in this park. My parents took me all the time. Looks like we're gonna hear more bells. So when I come here, it's kind of a place where I can totally clear my head, and when I write, it's kind of an awesome outlet. I think I've been people watching since like the age of 4 because my parents love to do it. So I'm gonna show you a little bit more about what Balboa Park looks like. Hi! It's a really cool park. I'm taking you through the main plaza. It's pretty awesome. Hi everybody, thanks for joining for Where I Write. As you can hear, you can see the bells. There's a tower over there. Comic-Con is going on in San Diego. Hi from Mexico. Hi. Oh, I'm near you. So a little bit about where I write. So I come here on the weekends most days. And what I do is I usually take this path, clear my head. I usually have a coffee in my hand. And I walk this path. I don't know if the bells are in the way. No, but there are lots of tourists out here today. And I was hoping to come across some like Caped Crusaders because Comic-Con is here, but they're definitely all at the convention center. So yeah, so what normally I do is I take this path, coffee in hand, and I take in the scenery, and I go and find my favorite writing spot, which I've definitely taken a lot of my friends here, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna switch. So, ooh, I have 15 viewers. Hey, thanks for joining for Where I Write. Hi, Elver Galarga. Nice, thanks for joining. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So what I do is I usually walk this path. Actually, I'm gonna flip it because this is a pretty cool location. If you've never been to San Diego, I definitely recommend it to clear your head. This is a koi pond. I'm actually taking my normal path that I would when I go to get my write on. I just wanted to switch up the hashtag. I kind of get caged in if I'm indoors for too long. You can't, I hope you can hear me over the bells. Yay, San Diego. So what I do is I normally take this path. What you're seeing, this building right here, is the Botanical Garden place. It's free entry, it's really awesome. What I do normally, perfect. What I do normally is, even on my off days, sometimes I'll even go to a museum. Balboa Park's pretty cool in that. We'll go to the art museum. There's actually the free museum. It's an art museum right there. It actually has a Rembrandt. I'll go to the Aerospace Museum first. I'll go clear my head, the Natural History Museum, and I'll come and find a spot. It's funny because I had a game plan and now I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say. So yeah, like I said, I've been coming here from a really, really young age, and this is kind of where I go to write. It's always my go-to place, whether I'm writing or to clear my head. I think every writer should kind of have a place like that. So I'm going to take you to one of my favorite spots to write. It's kind of got an awesome view too. I'm currently writing to a work in progress right now. A couple stories. I have a novel coming out September 22nd. I have the first 5 chapters actually up on Wattpad, and I've been writing a lot of it actually from here and also unwritten, which will be in the hands of my agent later. So I'm taking a seat if the wind cooperates. So sorry if it's really shaky. And so what I do is I normally come here and I grab my laptop, my handy dandy laptop. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm gonna, you even got any questions? And I brought a couple of my reference books too that I use to write. Splay these out. So thanks everyone for joining. I've got some viewers, so that's pretty cool. Let's see where to start. So when I write, people normally ask me if I'm a plotter or I'm a pantser. I actually no longer have a response for that. I used to be a pantser, but now I find myself plotting generally. I would say it's not really an outline because it can generally fit on a napkin. But it definitely helps fill my brain in. I'll like do chapter ideas and scenes that I want, and then I'll work with that and fill in the gaps. So half pantser, half plotter. I write new adult romance if you haven't read Trist, or check me out on Wattpad or Book Country. So yeah, so let me show you a little bit of the resources that I use here to develop my stories and what I bring with me sometimes to Balboa Park. The bells are still going. So let me show you. I'm going to flip this camera around. Balboa Park. So this is actually one of my favorite views too. I should probably notice that when I sit here, sometimes I'll sit here with my computer, and sometimes I have headphones. Normally I don't. There's always like a musician playing around, a violin or a guitar, and I love listening to people's conversations. It's one of my favorite parts because people are strange, they're weird, they're interesting, they're great. And I love learning from people around me. I think like any writer, you kind of have to be like a student of the world. Anyways, I brought some of my books that I bring out. One of my favorite ones, if you're a writer, you're going to be a lover of words. One of my favorite books that I have is the big book of words you should know, and it's pretty great. As you can see, I've tabbed a few pages. The chapters are really, really great. It's words you absolutely should know, words most people don't know, words you should know but probably don't, foreign idioms you should know. I mean, it's a really, really great book. Another book that I use as references, Bullies, Bastards, and Bitches. If you really want to write a very good villain, you have to kind of understand them a little bit. So this is another book that I got that I absolutely love. Of course, I write romance, and there's some sneaky parts. I have a book called Talking Dirty, Slang, Expletives, and Curses from Around the World. It's a fave. And also the almighty writer of them all, I can tell you that this has helped so much, is Stephen King on writing. It's one of my most favorite books to read. The guy definitely knows his stuff, and it's undeniable when you give this book a read. I highly recommend this one. Also to all those aspiring writers out there, I bought this early on in my writing career, which is not that long ago. This is a really, really great resource if you're thinking about self-publishing. I have it, I still look at it to this day. I'm considered a hybrid author. I traditionally publish, and I also self-publish. I traditionally published my first novel in March, that was Trist, and then I self-published, actually I have a debut novel, a first novel that I published that was originally posted on Wattpad in 2013 called Emotionally Compromised, and I'm also self-publishing a novel this year on September 22nd called Fahrenheit, but I'm still continuing to traditionally publish with my agent. So, but anyways, this is just a really, really great resource that I recommend to everybody. So, I hope everyone's doing it. So this is my laptop. Great books, thank you. You can't see my screen, huh? You can't see it. It says Bourbon Street. It was from my trip from New Orleans. One of my favorite trips ever. I went to go visit her. She's watching. So that's a little bit about my writing process. I don't know if anyone has any questions. I love to write. I really love to write outdoors. I'm that type of person that brings a notepad with them hiking. Generally, I don't like pen to paper, but I will write just about anywhere. And I write all the time, every single day. And I work a 9 to 5. I go straight to Barnes & Noble. It wouldn't have been that interesting to post from there, but that's where I write a lot. Oh, say bye to Elise. She's getting on a plane. Thanks for watching, Elise. And I just absolutely love to write. I write romance, but I can't wait to branch out into other genres. I would love to write a horror novel someday. I will. It's going to happen. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hi, nice to see you. You're in San Diego. Thanks for watching. I think the Where I Write hashtag is really, really great. Where do writers write their best work? I mean, it's such a cool idea. This is my favorite place to write, and I'm really excited to show it to you. I wish I had more time. I'm not really that interesting of a person. I take that back. I am super interesting when I want to be. Also, as a Where I Write sort of caveat, I read a lot. In order to be the best writer possible, I think you have to read all the time. I read as often as I like from my favorite authors because they help me create the worlds that I want to create. When you read something good, you can reflect that, and I think that's key. You always want to keep learning. I don't think as a writer you ever stop. I don't think Stephen King stops learning. I don't think any writer stops. So for me, I always switch up my environment to write the best as possible. I read all different sorts of genres. I think every genre has something to offer the other, even romance. I'll read horror because sometimes you need a little bit of suspense, and I think those are the best tools. And yeah, so I'm probably talking super fast. It's one of my things that I do. So thanks for watching, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should really talk about here about my writing process. I use Scrivener to write. That is actually the reason why it's so awesome is it auto-saves everything, and I use it for everything. And so yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other thing. It's beautiful in San Diego right now, and I can't wait to enjoy the day. Actually, I'm probably just gonna like stay right here and write, because now I have my spot. You've walked with me for my journey from my car, essentially, to my favorite spot. It seems to be not super crowded. I've actually had a coffee already, and if you can't tell, and I'm so happy that you were able to join me for Where I Write. And if anyone has any questions or anything, definitely follow me on any of my forms of social media. I used to live in SD. Oh, come back. We miss you. San Diego's a great city. I love it so much. And yeah, I keep trying to wrap up, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. I'm writing today. I'll be writing tomorrow because I don't stop, and I think that's pretty important. I would love to be a full-time writer, and I can't wait to make it happen. And thanks Wattpad for giving me the opportunity to participate in Where I Write. I hope it was interesting. I'm excited for future projects, and thank you so much. I do have a Twitter. My Twitter handle is OH_ALEX ROSA for Alex Rosa. Again, my name is Alex Rosa. I write new adult romance, and I hope you check me out. I have a website. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Yeah, thanks for watching.